I don't get how we as black men have become our own brother's enemy. The past 3 months, but actually the past 2 weekends here in the Chicagoland area, there's been a rash of shootings. Now, some of these shootings are not gang related. Some of these shootings are not done by black men or black boys. But nonetheless, those that are, you have to ask yourself, why are you killing your own people? Why are you taking another brother away from their family? Now, I try to think about it from the standpoint of if I wasn't exposed or if I didn't have any money. But then I remember when I was a kid, my parents didn't have a lot of money. What they did have, they used it to the best of their ability. But that still doesn't give you an excuse to go out there and want to take or harm another brother or sister. But another brother, especially considering that they're going through the very same things that you're going through. You don't think that we get discriminated across the board, whether it be young, old, light, dark, straight, gay, rich, poor? But yet y'all starting to emulate the people that y'all say y'all despise and hate the most. Don't y'all think that what you doing is no different than what these men did to this black man? It just now, instead of it being an all-white crowd, you got black men with the whip. You got black men standing there watching this happen. Think about the prisons. They all are full with black men. They've taken able-bodied, good black men, and a lot of times have put bogus charges and cases against them and got them locked away. So now the weak and effeminate black men are running rampant in the community. The black man who just don't give a fuck is running wild in the community, while you are in jail, locked up, or the brother that's trying to do the right thing out here speaking to his people is being attacked. I never forget when I first started getting criticisms from quote unquote mature black men. What I mean by mature black men, I'm talking about those of us who are 28 and older. The ones under 28, they ain't experienced a whole hell of a lot yet. So I give them a little room. Not a lot, but a little. I had brothers attacking me saying I wasn't black enough, or attacking me because I said at one time I dated a white woman or white women, or because I served in the military, but forgetting that the type of videos that I'm putting out, the subjects I'm talking about. But see, we got this black litmus test that we give out now. If you don't stand in the corner, you ain't a black man. If you don't have a bunch of kids, you ain't a black man. If you ain't got a bunch of women, you ain't a black man. If you don't talk about nonsense, you're not a black man. Those are the people who have got it fucked up. For the last 20-something years, everything that we knew has been flipped on its head. Here it is, you got brothers on YouTube attacking black men for no reason. I give you a perfect example. This one brother, I'm not gonna give his name out. I ain't gonna give him no views. He started attacking me just because I want to talk about us uniting as a people. Never said nothing derogatory about him. Then just as recent as last week, I got another brother coming at me because I had the audacity to call out the tricks that some white women use to trick men, especially black men. Then I got other brothers thinking that I had bad mouthing a certain group of black women, and it took me had to wait and bite my time to catch him in the act, and then some like, dude, we had you wrong. There were some brothers purposely or mistakenly took my commentary out of context. And I sit back and I try to take the high road and say maybe they misunderstood, maybe they wasn't exposed. But then sometimes you got to sit there and say, you know what, some of our brothers are just haters. I don't agree with everything every black man says on YouTube. And there's some brothers I agree with everything they say. But nonetheless, I try to give everybody their same respect. And all I ask is the same from those out here to me. But not just to me, but to all. But at the same time, I can't defend or rationalize questionable behavior that our brothers engage in. This is not a bash black man video. I don't do that. But I'm going to tell you something. Those brothers in our community who are weak, who are predators to their own people, need to be called out. I don't understand why on here on YouTube we can't sit here and say, I agree to disagree with you and keep it moving. I don't understand why is it that a brother or a group of brothers who put videos out talking about Trayvon Martin need to die, or he deserved what he get, or calling black women out their names, or mocking their own people, all of a sudden they get blasted by the YouTube community, black community, then all of a sudden they ain't seen the light after 30 or 40 something videos. They didn't saw the light. Now y'all back under them agreeing with them, watching their vids. We forgive people who do wrong to us way too fucking fast, but attack those who have genuine love and feelings for our people. Now I'm going to tell you something. It bothers the hell out of me. It bothers the hell out of me that our own people, especially our men, don't have enough decency to say, you know what? If I'm getting treated this way, I'm damn sure there's another brother getting treated the same way. When I see brothers pulled over by police officers, a lot of times I have to wonder, did that brother actually do something? Or is he getting fucked with? Because I've had police officers do it to me. It's been times I've pulled, have been in stores, been followed, been disrespected. I've seen other black men disrespected. I've seen young boys disrespected. And very rarely do we speak up. And I tell you, it's been times I've gone to places, I've seen little boys, teenagers, being just treated a certain way. And I had to step in and say, hey, why are you talking to that kid like that? Why are you talking to him like that? What did he do so wrong? If you don't want to serve him, hey, you refuse service. Don't talk to him like he's an idiot. No other man is going to let their sons be disrespected or talked to by a black man. We don't want to admit this, but this is the truth. Here it is, we let people come in and teach our sons, tell our sons at an early age, or our brothers, that you are a dangerous species. And what kind of shit is that to tell a little kid that they're gonna be a dangerous species? Isn't it the job of a teacher or educator to encourage them and not destroy the little confidence that they do have? Because they already getting told by the media and by other people they're no good. But yet we have people out here that have a voice on YouTube. They got some subscribers. They waste it. And then brothers like myself who's pointing this shit out, we're getting attacked. I have no love for a black man that doesn't stand up for himself or his people. But then at the same time I said, you know, maybe some of these brothers are afraid. There's no shame in admitting you're afraid. But don't come out here trying to stop another brother from speaking to his people. I don't understand why do we engage and endorse stupidity. I don't understand why we rationalize it. Now this video is taken, well not video, but this picture is taken years and years ago. Maybe at the turn of the century, maybe prior to that. The same thing that's happened, this thing happened to us every day. Sun up, sun down, every day. And then with those of us out there who know better, who speak on it, we're attacked. Because it seems like we as men have become complacent in some regards. Me and a few other brothers out here, or not just on YouTube, but in society, can't always keep taking up the fight. We need help. You got to look at the mirror and say, do I like going out here standing on the corner? Do I like selling poison to my people? Do I like not being able to take care of my responsibilities? Do I like not being able to buy the things I want or go to places I want to go? Every day as a human being, especially as a young man or a man, you're supposed to be picking up a book or trying to challenge yourself, learn new and different things. Here it is, we got a lot of young brothers out here, or brothers that got wise minds, but they're not using them to the best of their ability. It was a time in our community when we used to go out there and we used to hustle. And I'm not talking about the negligence. I mean, we went out there and made a living. Now the very people that we said our brothers and sisters have come over and supplanted us in the things that we used to do. I remember there were black men going around cutting grass and doing lawn care when I was a kid. It's a small group that does it, and then the one that do it, they half-ass do it. There was a time where black men were out there showing young brothers how to throw the football, play basketball, ride their bikes, swim, climb trees, talk to girls. They disappeared. Because we allowed somebody else to get a hold of our women and weak-minded men and said, this is how the black man should be, this is what he should say and when to say it. But you got brothers out here on YouTube who are pointing this out. We get hit hard. It's bad enough some of our women are doing it, but when you get another black man doing it, or groups of us, and it's all because you don't want this one brother to have more views than you, or be heard, there's something wrong there. A lot of our people are slaves already, and they don't know it. Because they do things on a subconscious level and they don't realize it. Here it is, Reverend Wright, Mr. Farrakhan, so many others have called out this behavior, and the first thing we do, you just talking shit. Go sit your old ass down. Then when the shit hit the fan or hit the ceiling, where's Mr. Farrakhan at? Where's Reverend Wright? Hey, Brother Harvey, we gotta stand together. And I'm looking like, y'all serious, right? Seriously. Why did it take for us to get abused and disrespected to the point of no return before we realize that we got to snap out of it? I often wonder, do Malcolm X family, King family, Medgar Evers family ever said, was it worth our fathers or their friends sacrificing themselves for a group of people who seem to just be content with just going along and get along? Black men, it is not in your nature to play somebody's bitch. We've influenced too much on this planet. And we still influence it every day. Here it is, people say they hate our guts. They can't stand the black man, but yet they try to emulate us every day. Here it is, if you took black men out of medicine, sports, entertainment, education, it'd be a pretty boring world. Look at all the inventions that black men have made, but they don't tell our boys that. They want to steer them in the realm of sports. Why don't you go pick up a football or basketball? Why don't you go to drama? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Very rarely do I hear people say, you know what? Go pick up your book. Learn how to read. Go pick up your math book. Learn how to count. Go pick up your science book and learn how to invent. Here it is. We got AIDS or HIV, they say it's running rampant in our community. And I ain't going to sit here and lie and tell you. I've been reading books on it. And I've been racking my brains out. I'm not a scientist. But I'm like, what can this, maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do that. That's the kind of person I am. I think about shit like that. I think about ways that I can try to get to our people and words I can use to try to get our people to snap out of it. But the black man has been so marginalized, people don't take us serious. Even other black men. You shouldn't have to go to jail to get that aha moments that, damn, I'm fucked up. Because once you get locked in behind bars, once you get a felony, it's kind of hard for you to do anything. Here it is, we got black men out here that have sold other brothers out for little or nothing. But those of us who keep saying, hey man, you might want to take a step back and just look at it all. We're not your enemies. I don't want to see another brother suffer. Just to say, oh, he's suffering. I mean, when I think about all the crap I've seen in my life, and then analyze it and fairly analyze it, I say, you know what? The last 10 years, it's been black men who have stood in my way at times. Don't get me wrong, there's always a white person there. There's always a suffering black woman there. But it was another black man that usually didn't step up or say that, or speak truth to power. I ask y'all, and I'll give you let's play devil advocate real quick. Let's say, for instance, one of your best friends or a guy you knew, no, I'm not even say best friend, a guy you know of or don't know is arrested and they accuse him of murder. But you and this guy was out in the same area at the same time. And you're the only witness, you're the only one can prove that this man didn't commit this crime. Would you step up and do it? Think about that for a second. Now me, I would speak up. But some of us won't. Look what happened to that brother Brian Banks. Where was the support system from this young brother? I mean, his mother and father did the best they could considering the charges. But where's all the videos that from the black men out here putting women like that woman on blast? And I'm going to do a video about that sooner or later. Because I've been waiting for the last 3 weeks to see if we was going to be a rash of videos. But no videos. Is it because it became commonplace for this to happen? Or it's just that we don't care? Or it's just that we've given up as men? Y'all have an opportunity to put out videos and messages out here on YouTube or other sites, but y'all choose not to. Y'all want to talk about how many women you slept with, what kind of car you got, who you going to go fight today. That's not a black man. That's not a man. That's a punk. Some of y'all need to change y'all YouTube mindset as well as your life mindset. Vote up, vote down, leave a comment.